Lately in Darktide, I've been feeling a little bit like John Travolta from Pulp Fiction, looking around for features I think should be there, but they just simply are not. And if they are actually there and I'm just an idiot and can't find them, please feel free to roast me in the comments. I will accept it as a helpful hint. Now don't get it twisted. I love me some Darktide. The combat's awesome and I'm having a lot of fun. But I can't be the only one thinking there's a couple things missing that would make this grungy space station feel a little bit more enjoyable. Plus, stick around towards the end, because I'll reveal something I thought didn't exist but actually does. It just might not be as obvious as you think. Alright, let's start with something that actually existed in the previous Warhammer Tide games. I'm talking about the Scoreboard. The Scoreboard would be presented at the end of the match and list various stats, such as how many ranged, melee, and headshot kills you made, or how many revives or saves you made to help out the team. Now, I know there are some people out there that may not like the idea of a scoreboard, because they don't want tryhards to complain about their performance and ruin a casual player's fun time. But, as a casual player of numerous titles, I find that there are more positives to having a scoreboard than negatives. For one, if you're playing with a friend or group of friends, it can be a hell of a lot of fun to trash talk each other and claim to be better than one another based on the stats. And that just creates some good old-fashioned friendly competition between each other, even though your ultimate goal is to work together as a team. So now not only are you pumped to beat that tough mission together, but to claim bragging rights at the end of the mission on how you were the reason you stopped the boss is just another added element and reason to keep playing over and over again. Now sticking with the topic of playing with friends, where in the Kevin McAllister is the party chat at when you're in the damn Morningstar?
Kevin, you are such a disease.
If you got something to say to your party after a match, you better be ready for the rest of those rejects to see what you have to say. Because you have one option, the local chat. Who's ever in the Morningstar server you were sent to is seeing those obviously intimate messages between you and your buddy.
I'm not embarrassed.
Love you.
I love you.
Boop.
It doesn't seem like it should be too complicated to add a party chat feature inside of that hub. Now to wrap this all up, my last head scratcher is solo play. Where is it?
Why come you don't have a tattoo?
If you're familiar with Vermintide 2, you know that you can create a custom game and play solo with 3 other bots. Here's why this is more important to have this as an option than some people realize. Number 1, simply put, some people prefer to play games solo, and this game would be just as satisfying to do so if you wanted. Number 2, if you want to do full completions of secondary objectives, playing solo doesn't subject you to the goofabouts who sprint around the entire map as fast as they can just to finish it, disregarding their teammates and not even acknowledging the secondary objectives. I'd venture to say maybe 2 out of 25 games I've played, I've had a team that actually completed the secondary missions all the way through. For me, that's a huge bummer. I like the challenge of completing these optional objectives that give you additional rewards. And I know other people do too. But getting 3 other random people to get on the same page and communicate about it is way more unlikely than you'd hope. Now for the little bonus. Some people may not have figured this out yet, so I hope it can help. Wondering what to do with all your out-leveled gear but you don't just want to throw it in the trash? Well, there is a way to get Ordo Dockets from these giant paperweights. Go back to that discard button and smash that bad boy to get you some Dockets. I know personally I hesitated for a long time before going in and discarding my first item, just to clean up my bags. And much to my surprise, I got some good old-fashioned currency. Let me know in the comments what you guys think should or should not be in Darktide right now. And as always, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you guys can do me a huge solid and hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Later, taters.